Good day, colleagues. Good day, leaders. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dr. Stanley Maposa on these leadership lessons that we hold continuously. Welcome and subscribe to the channel, like it, comment, and be able to share with others so that together we can learn and grow at this point in time. I'm going to be discussing a subject that I entitle Resourceful Leadership. Resourceful Leadership. Finding, shaping, and implementing innovation takes resources, needs resources. And the obvious resources that we're talking about here are people, money, technology, equipment, and materials. Whatever the starting point may be, change leaders end up changing how the product is created, not just what the product is versus whatever came before. And the stronger the status quo, the more likely the need for basic resources to overcome those particular obstacles. You can encounter the drain of money, the drain of time, and the drain of talent, which we sometimes call brain drain, people leaving the organization, by being resourceful. I'll repeat that. You can stop the drain of money, the wastage of money in your company, the wastage of time, people that are wasting time, they're just coming to work as if they are coming, although they are doing nothing, which is called presentism. They are present, but there is nothing that they are really doing. They are just ticking the register that they are there, but there isn't much that they are doing, but you are paying them all this, the whole salary. But you can also stop brain drain, people leaving your organization again and again, which is something that is very serious, because other people celebrate when people leave their organization. They think they are leaving because this is the best organization, and people that are living here, it means they are those that were not for us in the first place. I've heard that in churches where people say, those that are living were not for us, and because we are the toughest church, we are not compromising. That's why people are leaving, and I'm not sure whether that is accurate. But being resourceful then is the key of countering those three things: the money wasting, time wasting, as well as talent wastage in the organization. What then is resourcefulness? I define it in three ways. That resourcefulness, number one, is high payoff must have for any change maker in any context. Secondly, resourcefulness is a force multiplier on every penny, on every hour, on every line of code, every ounce of material that is invested. And resourcefulness is also, number three, a virtual stockpile of options to tend to when obstacles hit. In other words, it's the ability to have a stockpile of options, things that you can do better, things that you can use when obstacles hit. Resourcefulness separates the funded from the unfunded. Change makers are dogged enough to get the first vote of confidence that initial funding represents. Then execute the plan, sticking to dates and budget. They fund the path forward no matter what. So if you are resourceful, you are somebody who's able to find the path forward or the way forward no matter what. Resourceful people are those that work the ins and outs, the unexpected and the expected. It's those people that work the good news and the bad news, the great news and the terrible news, knowing the news before they even happen. So if you are resourceful, you must have a way of knowing the news before they happen. You must be able to know the issues with organizations before happening. You must have some intelligence about what's happening in your company or your organization. So resourceful people or resourceful leaders live steps ahead of the future I know in the Bible there is a discussion about some resourceful leaders who are called the sons of Issachar. The sons of Issachar were very resourceful leaders in that they knew what Israel ought to do. They knew the things that are going to happen and how Israel ought to behave, or how Israel ought to line up when certain things happen. So let me just run through the profile of a resourceful leader, and as I run through this profile of the resourceful leader, I'm asking you whether you are a resourceful leader or not, for your family, for your organization, for your neighborhood, for your community where you live, for your company, or for your organization. Resourceful leaders depend on mindset. They have a positive outlook, and as a result, tune into solutions. They don't always tune into problems. They tune into solutions. This means they are optimistic, they reframe, they have alternatives, they are curious, and they are also creative. And I ask you, are you a resourceful leader? Let's continue. Resourceful leaders treat others with respect. You find somebody who doesn't treat other people with respect, then you know that you don't have a resourceful leader. They treat people with respect and they value people as people. And as a result, they inspire and attract others to enable their purpose. This makes them to be self-aware, to be collaborative and engaging. Resourceful leaders can execute under diverse circumstances, especially through adversity. This means they are pragmatic, they are focused, they are hands-on, energetic, and prepared, as well as anticipatory. I ask you another question. Are you a resourceful leader? Are you pragmatic, focused, hands-on, energetic, prepared, and anticipatory? Resourcefulness also takes creativity, not just penny pinching. Resourcefulness has an element of watching how much money is being spent on what. But being resourceful is not about restricting the use of color, ink in the printer, telling the team to take the cheapest flights, stay in the cheapest accommodations, engaging in nickel and dime directives that make your team members to groan. Such requests can be perceived as petty, and they inflict damage on the morale of the staff about whatever money is being saved. So be careful about penny pinching. It's not always being resourceful. But better is to focus on a bigger message. If you are resourceful, focus on a bigger message. And that bigger message is, how do we shape a culture where everyone on their own wants to find ways to achieve the purpose? How do we build a culture in the organization, in the church, in government, where everybody finds ways to achieve the purpose? Then everyone is driven to make the best use of the dollar, the talent, and the time. I'll stop it here for today. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share, and may God bless you. Thank you.